another episode of 7-Figure Product Series. In this YouTube exclusive series, we are breaking down top 7-figure and even 8-figure brands and products on Amazon. We're showing you behind the scenes of what these products look like, what does their listings look like, and we're actually ordering the products and breaking them down and reviewing them here in person in my studio, showing you ways to develop and improve your packaging and develop your products so you can compete with the best and outlast the rest. Before we dive in, guys, if you're new to the channel, make sure you do a few things for me. That way you can have the opportunity to win awesome stuff like cash, courses, books, programs, and even gift cards. Go ahead and hit that subscribe button, click the notification bell, and make sure that you give this video a like. So in today's video, we are reviewing an essential oil diffuser, but not just any essential oil diffusers. And if you guys watch the channel and know a little bit about me, you know that I dealt with over-analyzing and fell victim to analysis paralysis. And I was actually gonna launch a room oil diffuser back in 2017, and I didn't muster up the courage to do it. However, this isn't just your regular, ordinary essential oil diffuser. This is one that you can use as a whole home diffuser. And this is one that you can actually plug into your HVAC, just like hotels and other businesses. That way the fragrance comes through all of the vents and the entire home or property smells good. This brand's name is Livonia, and before we show you what this product looks like, let's dive into the metrics. Now here we're looking at the product discovery report that my team has put together. By the way, every single 7-Figure Product Series video that we do, we put together a product discovery report. If you want this report, which is downloadable for free, along with every other report for every other 7-Figure product video, click the link down below and you can download them for free. All right, so looking at the product discovery report, here you can see that the average revenue is around $52 in terms of the sales price. The gross revenue is around $165,000. The net on that, or how much you're taking home, is around $49,500, just under $50,000. And the average annual revenue is just under $2 million at $1.8 million. You can see that the category is health and household, and the product summary in terms of all of the different products in this category and in this niche under the keyword scent diffuser. The average daily sales are 5,500, average daily units sold are 105, average monthly sales are 165,000, the average monthly units sold are 3,150, and the average product cost is $15. Now you see a screenshot of the software that we use, and if you're curious how we're finding these metrics and how we're finding the information on this product, we use a software called Jungle Scout. So here, if you pop up the Chrome extension, you can see the average revenue, the average monthly sales, the average price point, and you can also see all of the products that are gonna show up when you type in the search term. Now, Jungle Scout has a web application and a Chrome extension, and this is the tool that we use to find our products and to scale our Amazon business. If you don't have this tool or any tool whatsoever, there is an affiliate link down below. It is discountonjunglescout.com. The team members of Jungle Scout have been kind enough to make sure that they give us the best pricing for our viewers since we are homies. All right, moving right along on to keywords. Here goes the top 10 keywords, and you can see the search volume and the amount of actual sponsored ASINs or sponsored listings that are actually advertising for these different keywords. Now, keywords are important when you're building out your listing, when you're running your PPC campaigns, and also when you're looking for the demand of a product. Moving right along, we have search volume, and I like to look at search volume to see the depth of market, and I can be able to determine, has this product been selling, is it selling, and we can come up with a data-driven decision as to the trajectory as to, will this product continue to sell in the future? We don't just want one-night stands with our products, we want marriages. We want these products to make money for many years to come. Now, moving on to research strategy, if you're wondering the million-dollar question, how did we find this million-dollar product idea? Here is the search criteria that we used. We were looking for an average monthly units sold of around $3,000, the minimum average monthly price of $50, and we excluded top brands, and also we're looking inside the health and household category. Now, if you're starting out looking for your first product, I do recommend going broad, and in terms of how many units are selling per month and how much the unit costs itself, you want to use what I call the freedom formula to find out what is your budget and your risk tolerance. Up above and down below will be links to product research playlists, as well as the video showing you how to come up with your freedom formula, or how to find out what is your risk tolerance and what is your true budget for starting your next or your first Amazon product. Now, this product you can see has a monthly average revenue of around $57,000. The reviews are just around 41, which means that this is a newer product that's absolutely crushing it. Now, the rank is 66th for this main search term, and the selling price is around $320. The weight coming in at just 6.1, a little over 6 pounds. So a bit of not oversized, but heavy product, definitely a high ticket product. So 9 times out of 10, when we talk about products being under $50 because it meets the impulse buying range, and we talk about products being under 2 pounds and can fit in a shoebox, that's just the norm. If you have the budget, if you have the risk tolerance, and you want to break outside the norm, there is definitely opportunity in high priced or high dollar products, heavyweight products, and even oversized or irregular size products as well. Now, at the bottom of the PDF, guys, you're gonna have multiple related links like the Amazon product page, the product images, the Jungle Scout extension links. So if you go ahead and get Jungle Scout, you can pop up all the research that we've done, the top 10 keywords, the search volume, as well as the link to download this PDF. Again, down below in the description will be the link for you to go ahead and download this PDF and all of the information and metrics that we've done for you on all of the 7-figure product series as well down below. All right, cool. So here we are on Amazon and we are at the listing. So right off the bat, it looks like the images are solid. The images are clear, they're concise, they're legible, and we have some purple theme going on here. If you type it on Google or even ChatGPT, what colors are associated with what in terms of marketing meanings, you can see that different colors mean different things. So when you're thinking about products that make someone feel a certain type of way, and you're trying to look into product development or images or videos or packaging even, make sure that you're using this chart and make sure that you're doing this research because those colors can lead to conversions. Moving right around, we have a price point of around 320 bucks, 41 ratings, it looks like around a 4.1. Notice right off the bat that their price point is $319.99. Remember, we never want to end in 9, in an 8, 7, 2, 4, anything other than 9, it always helps. Don't ask me why, it always helps. The bullet points seem average. I like to use emojis when we can get away with it. Sometimes, you know, Amazon starts to crack down on this and you can't do this. However, if they let it ride, then I would definitely do it because it definitely does help with conversions as well. I'm not seeing any A+ content. Okay, they do have A+ content, but they're not using a video. So I would definitely add a video to the role. Whenever you use A+ content, you definitely want to add a video. Now, when you're looking at in order in terms of conversions, different media, you have video being the most important. Second is going to be photos. And then third is actually going to be words or copy, like what's on your description, what's on your listing, what's on your packaging, or emails or text. Now, moving on to their A+ content, it seems pretty clean. Again, they're using that purple theme. I'm sure that's for a reason. It's showing a little bit of lifestyle. Here goes the actual packaging and the product itself. Refill with Livonia scent library. So I like this because this is cross-promotion pollination. Whenever you have a product that can cross-pollinate or promote other products, whether you need other products to use the products or other products are frequently bought products, you definitely want to throw those in. In their case, they actually sell fragrances or essential oils to stock this type of product. Now, for a product like that, I am a huge fan and I've made a ton of money off of Amazon's subscribe and save. So what I would actually do is I would actually implement subscribe and save on the front end here for these different fragrances. Another thing that you could do is you could also add to this listing a fragrance test sample kit with your actual product. So when they buy the product for free inside of the packaging, you have a test kit of all the different popular fragrances. So I haven't opened this yet. We're gonna open it together, so I'm not sure if they've done that yet, but if they have, they know their stuff. And if they don't, they're missing out on a ton of money. Here goes some more lifestyle stuff. You can use it for yoga clubs, salon and spa, hotel and lobby, and even office. Down below it talks a little bit about their app, and I'm super excited to dive into the app because I don't think we've done another 7-figure product series where we've reviewed a product that has an app. So I will be downloading the app. We will be critiquing it live together. So if you have a product or you're thinking about developing a product that will have an app, hopefully you'll get some key insight from that. Down below, they have a few of their top selling fragrances and a few of their other products. Other than that, pretty straightforward, and we've definitely seen a few ways that we can improve, so make sure that you take notes because note takers are money makers, and make sure that you don't become addicted to information, allergic to execution. Implement these tips and strategies on your product. All right, enough of the boring stuff. Well, not really boring stuff because I love numbers. Now it's time to dive into the actual product. So here we have the product unopened As previously mentioned, here on this YouTube exclusive series, we not only go behind the scenes to find 6 and 7 figure products, we actually order them and we break them down here live, showing you all of the hidden marketing gems, all of the package strategies, as well as the marketing tactics that are behind these 6 and 7 figure brands. So let's go ahead and open it up. So right off the bat, the first thing I like to do is I like to test out the crush factor. I'm huge on crush factor and protecting products, especially because this is a $300 product. So we want to make sure that the crush factor is strong. And here I am pressing on this pretty hard and it's not indenting the box whatsoever, which is definitely important. We want to make sure that we protect this product. Here you're going to have a traditional ear that's just holding this closed. Looks like they have a built-in handle for moving purposes. On top of that, we see some foam. I'm huge on packaging materials. I'm huge on foam. I'm huge on peanuts. I'm huge on corner mounts, crush factor being strong. I'm just really big on packaging and protecting the product, because I feel that one of the biggest slept on components to product development and packaging development is protection, especially if your product can be broken easy or is fragile or it's high ticket like this one. All right, so opening this up top, it looks like we have a clear hose. Now this is more than likely going to be the attachment for applying this or combining this with your HVAC unit. That way you can utilize the whole home feature. We have a bag which looks like there's some spare parts, even a key, maybe some mounting hardware inside of a nice Ziploc bag. Moving right along, we have this thing. I am not completely sure what this is, but I'm sure we'll identify what it is inside of the owner's manual. Now I do see that this is in one of these candy wrapper style packaging, which means it's a use once and throw away, which is also nice. This shows that it's fresh and never used. So next we have some package stuffers. You guys know I love package stuffers. I love literature. So it looks like we have some owner's manual, some instructions, and I see one with a QR code, so we will definitely be checking this out and see what this is, because it's some good old marketing. So let's put these off to the side and come back to those. Next, we have an AC adapter, AC-DC power adapter. And this was not in any plastic, but they do have a tie here. I also like, as we talked about here on the channel, whenever there's a piece that goes into the wall or combines to anything, you can have plastic inserts that go over these to keep these from being bent and to keep them from getting messed up during shipment. It also adds an increased perception to your value. So I would have liked to seen some type of cover, plastic cover sleeves on these as well, especially since it's not in a bag like all of the other parts. This is very inexpensive and again adds to the customer experience. Next, we have what looks like maybe a sticker. I'm not sure what this is for. Again, this was just laying in here like this, but I'm sure we'll figure out what it is when we take a look at the owner's manual. All right, so moving the first layer of foam protection, we have the actual device itself, which looks like it is set inside of a custom piece of foam, which fits this perfectly, which is really nice to make sure that this thing isn't moving, it's not getting knocked around and getting damaged. Now I'm gonna go ahead and pull this right out. Nothing else in the box, nothing at the bottom of the box. Here you can see that the foam was pretty thick around here. They have foam at the bottom, foam on the side, and it is custom tailored and fit to this, which I really do like. All right, now we're gonna go ahead and remove the foam and look at the device itself. All right, so next we have the device, and for sizing comparison, I can show you my computer. I'll slide my computer over here next to it so you guys can see the sizing comparison. Here goes a laptop, standard size laptop, and then here goes the actual thing itself. So you can see the difference in sizes, nice and small, light, weighs a few pounds. Right off bat, it is a clean interface. They have their name, again, in purple. On the back, they have a few mounting slots. This is to mount to the wall. They also have these rubber guides at the bottom, so if you're gonna have it standing, it doesn't move, it doesn't scratch, which is nice. Here it looks like they have a key, so I'm assuming we have the key in here. I'm assuming this is where you put the essential oil on the inside, so it's nice that you have that feature to keep everything safe and to keep people from messing with it. You have a nice LCD screen right here, very simple, 4 different functions and a nice standard size screen. Other than that, here at the bottom, you can see that they are doing an inspection. And whenever you're doing high ticket products like this, you definitely want to get an inspection. I'm not sure if the camera can pick this up, but here you can see when it was manufactured and the inspection manual check, that is ink. On the back side, made in China. I would like this to be a little bit smaller, maybe possibly on the bottom, not so predominant. And underneath this is just a little bit of the product information: weight, power, volume, voltage, capacity, and size. Now, whenever you're creating an electronic product, you want to make sure that you do your due diligence and you know what do you need by law listed on the actual product itself. More than likely, anything that can cause fire or anything that has any type of connectivity or connection, you need to have this information displayed and visible. That way no one plugs it into the wrong outlet and no fire or anything like that happens. All right, so here goes the key. And it's hard for the camera to pick this up, but there's a directional arrow here, and that's the direction that you're gonna wanna start. Now, right off the back, I noticed that there's a lot of slack to go left and right on the mechanism. The mechanism of the key is not really the best quality. And this is a perfect example of when you're getting something manufactured like an electronic device, the manufacturer may not be an expert, or the engineering department may not be an expert at this mechanism. They're rather sourcing this mechanism or creating it in-house. So 9 times out of 10, if they have to source it, you want to make sure that they're sourcing it from someone who only and primarily focuses with lock mechanisms or whatever the attachment is. Because so far the product is good quality, I like it, but I'm really turned off and I could feel this breaking in the future. So this is something that I wouldn't neglect. Now, once we turn this and open this, here you're going to see that the sleeve or the compartment is going to open right up. And this is where you're gonna go ahead and fill the liquid up. I was looking for it and I couldn't see it. I'm not sure if the camera can pick this up, but they have the different volumes here on the side. It is very hard to see that. I don't even know if the camera can pick that up. There it goes. If it hits the light just right, you can barely see this. I would have liked this to have been maybe painted or been a lot more legible or visible. It's very difficult to see that for filling purposes. And I will tell you, the essential oils and the fragrance oils for these are very, very expensive. All right, so here we have the Livonia scenting instruction manual. And it looks like it's gonna pop open accordion style. Now there's a few different ways to do this. And on the one side, they have the logo, and on the inside, they have the instructions. So there's more than one way to do this. There is no right or wrong way, no rhyme or reason to do this. They can be accordion style, they can be traditional book style. You can use front and back. Front can be English, back can be Chinese or also Spanish. There's no right or wrong way to do this. You just want to make sure that you understand your customer and really think about it. If you're going to go multi-international and you're going to go into Spain, or you're going to go into Europe, or you're going to go into Asia and you're going to be selling these products, you may want those languages on there, right? But this isn't going to really move the needle in terms of sales. On the front end, they have an attached warranty card, instructions on how to use this, warnings. Again, it is an electrical product. You want to warn about electrical fire, misusages, so on and so forth. They have a operation and application section showing you how to attach this directly to your HVAC, how to troubleshoot it if it doesn't work, long-term non-used accessories, spare parts, after-sales services. They have a website as well as an email, no phone number. I've talked huge about phone numbers and hiring third parties in the Philippines to do customer support. If you're doing 6 or 7 figures, you want to have customer support online. You can get these reps for anywhere between $2 to $3 an hour, 9 to 5 Central Standard or Eastern Standard Time. Very affordable, and an additional expense that will combat negative reviews and help the longevity of your customers. All right, next we have another one that says great scent, great experience. That's a slogan. I like that, by the way. Nothing on the front, nothing on the back. And in the inside, they have a ton of QR codes, and it says scan the QR code to purchase your favorite scents. Now this is very, very smart. At the beginning, if you guys recollect, I said, if I were them, I would have scent samples on the inside. This is super smart, and I'm sure that this is aiding in cross conversion or cross promotion of products. However, I would take it a step further. And the reason why they're probably not doing it, or other people in the niche are not doing this, is because of this very simple slogan. Amateurs monetize the front end, experts monetize the back end. Now, it may cost an additional few dollars to create scratch and sniff stickers, or even to put very small fragrance testers. You know, the little ones that you get in Carson's or at JCPenney or at any fragrance place. When you're looking at fragrance, they have these tiny little fragrance bottles. I would have one of those attached to this for every single fragrance, scratch and sniff stickers, something so they could actually smell this. Now, another thing that I will tell you is if you look at the name of these, a lot of them are Black Velvet, Hawaiian Sunset, Golden Waterfalls, Born to Fly. La Moma Dupe, Miami Dreams. I have no idea what these fragrances are based off these names. What they've done well is, number one, they have pictures of the flowers or the fruits that are inside of the actual fragrance, and they have a small description underneath them. If you are ever dealing with any products that have fragrances, whether it's for taste or topical usages or aromatherapy, so on and so forth, it's okay to come up with unique names that sound awesome, but make sure you have pictures of what it would look like or what's on the inside, and make sure you have a description of what it smells like. I cannot stress this enough. All right, next we have the Aroma Link app operational manual. Now inside of this is another accordion style package stuffer, and here you can see that the logo is on the one side, and in the inside it has instructions for downloading the app and using the app. What I like, which is really smart, is in the inside here they have the QR code for iOS and the QR code for Android. Depending on what smart device that you use, you can go ahead and scan that, download it, and follow the instructions. Very, very smart. Now, a lot of you who may be looking into a product, or let's say you find a product where competitors have apps, suppliers already have a licensable software or application that you can actually use. Now, these are OEM and generic. Sometimes you can ask for permission and you can hire a developer to then change the theme, add to the theme, put your own logos and your own branding. 9 out of 10 times what I see is everybody using the same OEM generic interface. So think about user experience, which is UI, and UX. That way when you are scaling, you can have something that's a little bit more unique, something that's a little bit more brandable, and something that's going to increase your perception in terms of value as well. All right, now last but far from least, we have what I would say is probably going to be my most favorite, other than the fragrance upsell or cross promotion. We have a QR code, and here it says, "Dear value customer, thank you for purchasing our products. In order to provide you better service and ensure you get all the latest Lenovo Diffuser features and updates, please fill out the customer and machine registration form by scanning the below QR code or go directly to our website /account/register. You could also try our latest and popular scents to keep your space always feeling and smelling fresh." Now, we're gonna go ahead and scan this QR code and see what it takes us to. More than likely, it's gonna be a registration or a extended warranty page. And this is really smart in terms of getting people pixeled. When we talk about intellectual property and we talk about getting people off of Amazon's platform, if they land on a website and you have a Google or a Facebook pixel, you can now get their information and you can retarget and remarket to them all across the internet. Also, if you are scanning this, which I am right now, and it asks for such information like name, email, phone number, mailing address, these are additional intellectual property that you're getting from your clients. That way you can market to them on Amazon better, but also off Amazon better as well. So here, once we go there, it's gonna prompt us to go ahead and create an account. And when we create an account, you guessed it, there is a quick survey. What machine did you purchase? Where did you purchase your diffuser? What is your order number? Would you like to purchase an extended warranty for your diffuser? This is smart. So there's an upsell mechanism built in. They're also asking for first name, last name, email address, and password. If I was them, I would immediately ask for a phone number as well as mailing address as well. Maybe not the mailing address, I'd have to split test opt-in percentage completion rates, but definitely the SMS. Why? SMS open rates is 90% when email open rates are around 15 to 25%. So you think about that. All right, so we've downloaded the app. Pretty simple interface. Actually shocked to see that we don't have the purple theme here. We're gonna go ahead and click experience immediately. For notation, hide the address right here that pops up. And it's going to ask to use Bluetooth, so we're gonna go ahead and turn Bluetooth off. We're gonna go ahead and turn Bluetooth on. Now, I actually don't have the device plugged in or anything like that, so it's probably not gonna allow us to get past this. But more than likely, you're gonna be able to turn on and off the device. You're gonna be able to put the actual device on a schedule, when you want it to work, when you want it to turn off. Probably also be able to see fragrance levels. Now, I will tell you this, if it does not show you fragrance levels, that would be something that I would be putting money and research into R&D, because in my past experience with these type of products, this is gonna be in the attic, this is gonna be in a mechanical room. If you're using the whole house feature where you're tying into your HVAC, no one wants to just randomly go and see where this thing is at and open this thing up, right? So if it doesn't have that, that's definitely something that I would look into. So there you have it, another episode of 7-Figure Product Series where we go behind the scenes deep and we do a deep dive on top selling products and brands on Amazon, doing 6, 7, even 8+ figures. If you want to start or grow your online Amazon business, you're in the right place because we're going to show you how to increase your income, impact, and influence. All we ask, because we don't ask for anything here on the channel, is that you smash that subscribe button, turn that notification bell on. That way you're notified every single week when we drop new content, and drop some comments down below because I read every single comment. So if you have a question you want me personally to answer, drop them down below. Make sure you like the video, show the YouTube algorithm that we are the #1 channel on the planet for starting or growing your online Amazon business. And down below, check out the links. If you're interested in starting or growing your very own online Amazon business, we have some information down below on how you can get started and work with the #1 company in the world, the AMZ formula. Remember, you're only one product away, and I will see you in the next episode of 7-Figure Product Series. Let's get it.